Welcome to Franchise Empires.
And this is something that a lot, many franchises that are in the business of selling and creating a retail product and retail experience. How do you balance the direct to consumer efforts, the wholesaling efforts, with the fact that you're franchising, right? Is there any almost like local fulfillment option, how does that go from a franchisee perspective?
So Magnolia Soap and myself particular, we're very franchisee centric, and the success of the franchisees, the only thing that we are concerned about, and we are ensuring that every day that's our focus at a corporate level. And even just even at the franchisee level, we're making them aware of their success. And so, I think that we have got a super fabulous plan that we've rolled out with our franchisees where they're able to participate in that growing online presence. And so we have what we call microsites. Obviously, everyone's familiar with those, but the microsite allows for 3 different options. So they can do in-store pickup from the microsite. So they can go shop the website. They can do an in-store pickup. And so say I picked out, 8 or 10 items and it's available and ready to be picked up in store. The second option would be DoorDash delivery. And so we're synced with DoorDash. And so we're able to take that product that you wanted delivered to your friend for her birthday or for your significant other. And we can deliver it to them as long as there's DoorDash delivery options in your area. And the third option is going to be where we will ship it directly from our warehouse and our fulfillment center, but you're participating in a 30% commission split, which is our average, is what you would get like if you were to sell the product in your store. We're running around 30%. So that's giving you that same profit share, but we're fulfilling it, we're branding it, we're making sure we're taking all that heavy burden of shipping, because we all know shipping is a beast and you have to make sure that it's done correctly. It's branded, the product look great. So we handle that for you. And then we give you your 30% split. And as long as they're coming from that website from you, that customer is always going to be your customer and you're always going to be participating in that profit split.
Yeah. Okay. That's fascinating. So, I think that's the details will vary from brand to brand, but that's what I mentioned, almost like with the franchisee as that local fulfillment option. So that way, as you mentioned, right, they're able to participate in the upside versus it's just 2 separate channels. And some of the big brands, have gotten a lot of flack from their franchisees on this, mainly the food ones. Like I know there was a big thing a decade ago when like Cinnabon started selling their products in grocery stores nationwide, and the franchisees were not happy at Focus Brands. But I think that's it.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to be in competition with our franchisees. And that's something that I've been very transparent about from the beginning is wholesale accounts, all of these things, these are to help build a brand for your awareness as well. When we're opening stores, that the brand has already had a presence, a small presence, but it's already had a presence there. And people are a little bit more aware of it than they would have been if we were to just walk straight in there and them never hear about us. And so we've been really cognitive about the awareness to our franchisees and making sure that they feel like, we're not in competition with them because we all want to be on this journey together.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's a great point too, that those other channels do help build the brand. So then, when someone sees the store and the sign in the store, it's not the first time they're seeing the brand, and maybe that compels them to walk in. And at scale, it gets interesting. Like I know, this is just a random aside, but Tim Hortons, they actually at times, because they sell K-Cups, right, nationwide for their coffee, but they'll, in America at least, where, they still have room to expand, sometimes they'll pick the market just based on what K-Cups are getting purchased the most in a certain area, because they're like, people here clearly like Tim Hortons more than other markets. Like, we're going to pick here to open up the next store with one of our franchisees. So there's definitely validity to kind of that whole concept. So it's cool that you're able to do that in some respect already as well.
Yeah. And again, like you said, it's just data. It's giving you more data for that area. And like that example you just gave, we did that with an area. We had somebody came in that they were just, I don't care where I open. I just want to be able to open in Mississippi. So we went and looked at all of our wholesale accounts. So we're like, we've got a really strong wholesale account in this area. Like, I mean, they're killing it. I don't think it'd be a bad idea to try a store there. And sure enough, it's one of our top performing stores.
Nice.
A year later, and I think it was generally because it already had like that brand presence.
Yep. Yeah, that's awesome.